Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zamcrow here, aka Scoop, back with a Pokemon Showdown live here in the UU tier. And got this pretty cool team built around Mega Beedrill. We'll explain about the team as we go into the battles and stuff. But yeah, basically just wanted to build around Mega Beedrill. Pretty fun mon, pretty cool mon. Nice little update from Beedrill, in my opinion. I'm going to lead with Beedrill here and just U-turn out on whatever. Leads the Absol, so I'm fine with that. Going to click Mega Evolution and U-turn here. Whatever comes in is not going to like this. Go straight into Cabalion. I get a crit. That's unfortunate. He has no removal. Well, rocks hurt me more, but I'm going to set my rocks up here. He might also be forced to switch out here. He might set up his own rocks as well, though. Just dependent, I suppose. But yeah, if he does stay in and set up his own rocks, then I get a turn to Whirlwind. But I expect him to hard switch out. Yeah, he goes straight to Volcanion. Don't have a switch into this kind of thing, so do have to use Lottie to that, I guess is the word. I do switch first, so it means he didn't switch out. He gets a nice Steam Eruption off. So what's he most likely going to go into here? I'm not sure, but I do expect him to switch out. So I'm going to go into Beedrill. And he goes into the Zygarde 10%. So I will just U-turn out here. Oh, it just straight up knocks it out. What the hell? What power? So pretty sure Arcanine is the play here. He's thinking. Goes into Primarina, so this is absolutely perfect. I'm going to click Wall Charge here, show him that I'm not afraid. I'm a real man. Go for the Moonblast. He goes for the Pump, and that's unfortunate as he misses. I'm going to click Toxic here, because I don't want to win like that. He definitely deserves to have me dead. There we go. And now what would have happened was Beedrill would just come in again and claim its kill. So, no big deal. Poison Jab. Don't mind if I do. Cabalion comes in again. Just going to click U-turn on this thing and go out to Hippo. Sets up rocks again on his side. I'm going to Whirlwind on this turn. I'm going to predict him to go out into Celebi. So I'm going to Whirlwind him out. Goes into Absol, actually. Brings back in the Cabalion. I'm going to click Earthquake here. I see now goes to Celebi, so fine play. Celebi allows me to defog again, though. How important is a defog? I think I switch out to Primarina here. Yeah, I got caught with the Pursuit, but I think that was the play regardless. Pursuit would have knocked out either way, I'm pretty sure. Then go into Hippo here. Double into Mega Beedrill. As he goes into Celebi again, probably. Yeah, I think so. And now I can just click the jab. Goes out into Cabalion on what could have been a U-turn. How much does Cabalion even take? Not quite enough. I think I switch here. Yeah, I'm gonna switch into Primarina. He goes for the Iron Head. It is a 2-hit KO, but that's fine. Go back into Hippo. And I click Earthquake. Does a Pursuit Absol also carry Sucker Punch? Knock, Pursuit, Sucker Punch, Play Rough. Is that the set? Superpower maybe? Does go back into Celebi. Takes literally nothing. I'm gonna click Earthquake. Yeah, I predicted him to predict my Raikou, but it didn't work out. I'm going to go into Raikou here though. I don't think he is a Nasty Plot set, since he's showing U-turn. Does 27% with Giga Drain. A little bit more with Psychic. I will. Clicks Giga Drain. Now Giga no longer breaks my sub, so I will click sub now. Goes for the Giga again. Calm Mind up again. Goes for the U-turn, and actually gets the break the sub, which is kind of unfortunate. So Substitute is my play in case he goes for Sucker Punch. Yeah, just like that. The reason that was my play was because if he didn't go for sub, it was a speed tie anyway. And if he didn't go for Sucker Punch, it was a speed tie anyway, and I could have potentially won the speed tie. And then if he went for Sucker Punch like he did, not wanting to risk the speed tie. So I click Thunderbolt here, no doubt. Yeah, so I keep my sub. Basically, the reason I clicked Thunderbolt there, no doubt, was because if he got the Sucker Punch right and broke my sub, then maybe Celebi lives Hidden Power Ice or something from this range, and Revenge kills me. But if I clicked Calm Mind there and he broke the sub, I had a chance to not, get another sub up. So I don't think that was the play. Just click Ice Beam here. Click Ice Beam again. Click the Ice Beam here. The reason I'm clicking Ice Beam is because he's going to break my sub. And then he's going to kill me with close combat. Maybe. Actually, I'm not going to let him kill Raikou because I put in the work. I'm going to sack off Hippo. I think Whirlwind is the play. Goes for Iron Head, no big deal. And now I can win with Beedrill. Get this nice drill run. He's not Shooka, obviously he's shown to not be. And now the question is, what does more to Volcanion? Poison Jab or Drill Run? Looks like they do about the same. I'm going to get this last bit of damage off here before I go into Raikou and finish this off. Get the poison even. The very reason I let Hippo go down instead was so I could revenge kill this if it come down to it. And yeah, it's going to be game, so we can go ahead and find another. This guy's got a pretty scary squad. That's slow, bro. What the fuck, man? Gonna lead Primarina, predicting anything but a Sceptile lead. And he actually leads with his own Primarina, which is pretty cool. I'm going to click Moonblast here. Does 70% and gets a special attack drop. He goes for Energy Ball, does 63%, gets no special attack drop. So we'll go for Moonblast here again, get the knockout. I guess he expected me to be bulkier since he didn't get the kill. I'm going to go out into Lottie here on the Leaf Storm. It's actually Giga Drain, so it's pretty cool. And now comes the Dragon move. So I'll switch back into Primarina here on the Dragon move and make him fear that I'm Scarfed. So that, well, Scarf Moonblast wouldn't. I would have never switched out if I was Scarf Moonblast, right? So Arcanine's my middle ground play. Yeah, we take those. And I will throw off a Toxic here on the incoming Slowbro. He actually goes for the Focus Blast and misses. What's he going for Focus Blast? So I know he's not going for the Grass type move. That's what I know he's not going for. He could go for the Dragon Pulse. He goes for the Focus Blast again and misses again. Giga Drain's very possible here. I'm going to go out into the Lottie. If he goes for the Dragon Pulse, good play, but I live one anyway, but I don't think he would. And now Toxic's putting a beat down on him, so I'm going to go into the Primarina. Maybe it's too obvious. I'm going to go back into Arcanine, actually. Actually, does go for the Dragon Pulse, so good play. And I could click the Extreme Speed here. I think I will. Oh, so my timer, or my opponent has disconnected. Stop timer, give him more time to connect. I don't think so. He's got a pretty scary team. I'm not trying to fuck around with that. So, yeah, I'd rather take this win. Yeah, once Scizor was gone and Buzzwole was weakened, Mega Beedrill just ate his team. you turn out, break sashes and shit like that, and then eventually get to a position where it could take on the Sceptile, Bart. Granted, there's a speed tie, but he can't knock me out with one hit, whereas I can knock him out with both of my stab. Slow Bros gets ate up, Primarina gets ate up. Mamoswine isn't appreciating U-turns, and yeah, this guy timed out, so we will find another. And yeah, another guy with a pretty scary team here. Gonna turn on this timer and think what he wants to lead with. Maybe he wants to lead with the Mamoswine. I'm gonna lead, or the Swampert. I'm gonna lead with Primarina actually, and throw off some Specs, Scalds, or Hydro Pumps, depending on what he leads with. If he leads Swampert, I'm just clicking Scald. Yeah, he does lead Swampert. So I'm just gonna, or I could catch him off guard with the Hydro Cannon. Is that what? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, come on, Specs Hydro Cannon. Come on, please, oh please. I don't think anything's gonna take this. No. I'm gonna land this. Wow, that's 71%. It's not even a knockout. Are you kidding me? Can't say I didn't try. That'd have been cool. Could go into Arcanine here. I should have clicked Scald. I knew it in my heart. So he didn't wish. I wonder if he clicks Protect here. Scouts. No, just go straight out to the Gliscor. Just fine play. I also go hard Primarina here. I'm pretty speedy, so if he's no speed investment, I could outspeed him. Goes for the poison jab. No way he was predicting that. There's no way. I'm gonna get the Intimidate off, and then I'm going to switch it out into Hippo. Get my rocks up, chip away at that Chandelier. So I got the SD up. He might SD again. I'm going to click Whirlwind. Yeah, most definitely my play. Snorlax, don't know what this is going to do. It goes for the Zen Headbutt. No flinch. Just going to Whirlwind him out there. Just going to click Slack off here as he goes for the knockoff. Whirlwind it out again. It's going to be rinse and repeat here for a minute. I'm going to click Earthquake now, though. Get a knockout here on the Chandelier. I'm going to go hard into Arcanine. Don't really need it anymore. And throw off a Toxic. Get the Intimidate off. He's actually mega pert. So he's going to take this little chip damage, which is nice. Can go into Lottie here. and he's forced to either Ice Punch or go out into Sylveon. I think he's going to go out to Sylveon, so I'm going to pull a switch out to Raikou and set up Calm Minds into substitutes. So first I'm going to click Calm Mind a few times. He's actually Zoroark. Goes for the Black Hole Eclipse. I gotta click Calm Mind again, and then I'll be okay. Seriously? 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 The accuracy drop. I guess it didn't matter. But it forced me from like going for any other moves, I guess. But I guess he was sacking it anyway, so it didn't really matter. Here's the question. Can I beat the Gliscor without Raikou? I think the answer is no. I think he's going for the waterfall here. I'm going to go out into Aerosol. As he clicks the Rain Dance. It's a really good play. But I got the Hippo to sack. Why did I not set up the sand? Are you kidding me? Alright, so we didn't set up the sand for some reason. I'm going to click Roost here. And now I'm going to play a Psychic into Psychic as he actually goes for the Waterfall. He's going to set up the Rain again. So I Roost as he sets up the Rain. Then let's see here, Psychic. Yeah, Psychic here. No, I meant Roost. I roosted. Yeah, I roosted. Let's see here, he's going to take me down. So my play here is to Psychic. He actually sacks this thing and loses a turn of Rain, which I strongly disagree with. Bring in Raikou immediately. I'm going to click sub on the first turn and see what he's got. He's got the return. But, okay, so Rain's gone now. I can't set up another sub. Just going to click Thunderbolt here. Does Beedrill knock out Snorlax is the question here. It's a roll. I need a mid roll to a high roll. But since he's kind of offensive, he might not be any kind of defensive investment. And So my best play is definitely just clicking poison jab here. Oh, I actually get the knockout too. Going to U-turn right out into Lottie. Start firing off sidekicks until I can't anymore. I know he's got the Ice Fang, he's got the Earthquake, he's got the Swords Dance. If he goes for the Swords Dance here, that's okay. If he goes for the Earthquake, that's fine too, because then I think Beedrill can clean up. I'm gonna click the Psychic here. Does 48. He goes for the knockoff. Knocks my leftovers off, but knockoff won't be doing as much later. I'm gonna roost here. How much did Psychic did 48%. So what I'll do here is I click Psychic again. Does 6%. And he forfeited. So he figured out what I was doing. He figured out that that I was going to get him in range here. Basically what I was waiting on him to do was to Swords Dance on one of my turns that I clicked Psychic, so that he would be at low HP, and then on the following turn I could roost, or yeah, I would most definitely roost, because defog would remove the rocks from his side. I could defog to make sure that he knocks me out with knockoff at this point, since I don't have an item anymore. So probably my play was to defog there, and on this turn, so he knocks me out with knockoff, and then I bring in Beedrill, click poison jab twice to win the game, or poison jab into U-turn. But yeah, it's gonna be a game, so we'll get on to the next one. Mega Beedrill is either putting in the work or putting the opponent in a position to actually forfeit the game. Hopefully we can do that again. Gonna lead off with the Specs Primarina here. It just hits so hard with the Modest Nature, especially if you can get like actually drop down into your torrent range and hit somebody with a torrent boosted Scald. I'm gonna click Scald here. This thing does hard wall me, but I'm gonna click Scald, see if I can get the burn, as he actually does the same thing, see if he can get the burn. And okay, it looks like we both have cold water. So I'm actually gonna click it again though, because I don't mind if I get burned. As he does burn me there. Probably won't burn him, because that's not how Pokemon goes. Maybe it is how Pokemon goes. But yeah, so we got that thing burned, which is really good for Beedrill. And now we can switch into Lottie here and throw off a Psychic. So it actually goes for the Toxic Spikes. So I will defog immediately. Can't fuck around with this. Gonna defog immediately. He has Scizor to Pursuit Trap me. Also Crook to Pursuit Trap me, which is fine. I think Pursuit's always the play here. But just in case he doesn't, I'm gonna go Hippo. Yeah, Pursuit was always the play there. But just in case, you know. So now we go into Hippo 100%. Set up our Stealth Rocks as he actually stays in. Gonna go into Arcanine. He does Pursuit again, but it's not a big deal. Gonna get this Intimidate off on the Crook, and then click the Flare Blitz. He actually goes into Nidoking, so this is really great for me. I guess he expected me to be kind of a defensive variant. I'm gonna throw off the Extreme Speed so that he can't, just in case he was Choice Scarfed and he was outspeed me. He gets the Pursuit off again, which is really nice. But he also takes the necessary damage I need him to take. I'm actually having a hard time winning now. I'm going to go into Beedrill here. No, I live the the pursuit. So I'm going to click U-turn, as pursuit will probably go before me. Ooh, actually able to knock him out with the U-turn. So he wasn't choice scarfed at all. And what covers all bases is here? I think Raikou prevents the spin from Tentacruel. And if he goes into Sceptile, then he most likely goes for the Leaf Storm. Do I bait the Leaf Storm? Yeah, I think I bait the Leaf Storm. Going to Primarina here on the... I don't think he would go for a grass move here. Yeah, well, okay, so he's got Giga Drain instead. Okay, so that makes things different. So I go into Beedrill here and just click U-turn. It actually goes into Scizor right on the first try, so that's really cool. I click sub here in case he wants to go to U-turn or go into go for U-turn. Yeah, that was right. So basically now I get a kill. Actually goes into Sceptile on the Thunderbolt. So good play, but it's not going to make a difference. Hidden Power Ice still knocks him out. Goes for the Focus Blast and misses, so I'm not sure why he did that. Giga Drain breaks the sub and gets your HP back. So I disagree with that play. Goes into his Nape like he should have to begin with. If this thing's Scarf, getting this damage off is going to be nice. Casey's Bandit, I can't really afford to let him crit me or anything to where that Scizor can beat me or anything like that. So I'm going to go into Hippo here. He might predict that. So I could go Beedrill, which 4 times resist the Mach Punch, but if he's not locked and he clicks Flare Blitz, then he'd be in a really good position. So I did switch first. Oh, he goes for the Z move, so nice scout here. Really needed that. I think Raikou's my play anyway. And what I do is I just click Thunderbolt. If he goes for Mach Punch, he goes for Mach Punch. If he goes for Mach Punch and I click sub, then he would have to click Mach Punch again to break my sub. But Mach Punch damage plus substitute health equals no bueno for me, just in case Scizor can come in and get a Swords Dance up and then a crit BP or something would knock me out or something like that. Just not something I'm willing to risk. I can just click Thunderbolt, knock this out, click Thunderbolt, knock Tentacruel out, and then hopefully get to a position where I can click Calm Mind once maybe. Depends on the set, really, on the Scizor. I don't really remember how much HP it was at when it was left. 60 to 70, I want to say. So he does not click Mach Punch, which is actually nice for me. As now he goes into Scizor and clicks Bullet Punch. Not going to be able to do enough. And going to be able to pick up the remaining kills with Raikou. Raikou coming through here in the end. I don't think there's a play he can make where he wins. Wonder what he's thinking. I honestly wonder what he's thinking. So he brings it back in finally. Of course, I'm just going to click substitute. He's staying at a reasonable amount of health, so I'm just going to click Hidden Power Ice here on his next Scald. I want Beedrill to get the last kill, and I can end the video there. Unlikely that he even, he probably doesn't click his last move here. So he's not giving up, which is what I expected. True warrior. Come on, man. You know I want Beedrill to get the last kill. Come on, man. Alright, so this guy doesn't... I guess I could keep going. Like, I could just click Thunderbolt and make this... Fuck it. No, I can't. I waited too long already. Oh, fuck. Substitute. Just gonna click sub here. Alright, fuck it. Gonna click Thunderbolt. No, I'm clicking sub. I'm getting this kill with Beedrill. And then if it's under... This guy's just gonna time out, ain't he? Just gonna go ahead and click Thunderbolt, and I'll get one more match after this one. Yeah, he's got 20 seconds left, so he's not going to make it back in time for the timer. I mean, he could be just sitting there watching it, going to pick his move at 10 seconds, but my move is selected for Thunderbolt to knock him out, so he can't keep doing this to him. My fault for dragging it on any longer than it needed to be, because I wanted Mega Beedrill to get the last kill. Anyhow, we'll grab one more now. Pretty threatening team here. Just gonna take a second to analyze this team in my mind. I think I want to lead with Primetime and click Scald. Nothing appreciates being burned, so we'll just click Scald here as he goes out into the Scizor and immediately takes hella damage. Realizes I'm Specs. Probably going to switch into Lottie, but that's okay. Go ahead and click this move anyway. So probably didn't recognize that that Lottie was his only switch into a Specs Scald from Primarina, which is okay. Xurkitree's and UU now. That's phenomenal. Do I have a counter if he sets up? I don't think I do. So I'm just going to click Scald here. I'm faster. I'm going to go into Hippo here. And I know it doesn't get the rain going, but it will bait him into clicking the Hidden Power Water or Hidden Power Fire. If he's got Hidden Power Water, then I think he just wins. Actually, I think I can just stay in here and go for Earthquake. Yeah, that was my play because if he wasn't switching out, obviously, because he used Rain Dance, Z Rain Dance. But if I clicked rocks there or doubled into Arcanine, I guess going into Arcanine would have been fine because I would have been able to eat the grass, move up, and then click Extreme Speed. And potentially he would come in with Swampert, which I need Toxic for Mega Beedrill to win. Scizor also is really good. It being gone is really good for Mega Beedrill. So I think my next play is to get rocks up somehow. That way I can break potential sashes from a Hawlucha and a Mamoswine and then win with Mega Beedrill. U-turn and I have enough sacks where U-turn can just win the game for me once Hawlucha's gone. Preferably Hawlucha's taken out by Poison Jab though. Hopefully it doesn't get any boost or anything like that. If it does come in, I expect it to want to substitute up, predicting me to have no way to hit it, so I will Whirlwind out. Okay, now this guy's got 40 seconds left. So basically the last 8 or 9 minutes of this video have been me waiting on the timer waiting on somebody with me. Oh, so unfortunate, so boring. I guess people are tired of losing to Mega Beedrill. Yeah, that's game. So yeah, I'm gonna find one more. I'm not gonna leave off there on something like that. I want to find a battle here. All right, so we got one. Primarina, nice lead. Unless he leads with Roserade, which he does not. So I could click Moonblast, but it's likely he parting shots out. So I'm gonna click Scald here. Goes into the Roserade, as expected. Hit it with a nice Scald, get a nice burn. Go into Lottie here, pretty simple. He could double. If he goes into Aerodactyl, that'd be a good play. I want to get the Pursuit Trap on me. Goes for the Sludge Bomb. No poison for him. I will just click Psychic here. Psychic in the Hidden Power Fire knocks out the Fortress, I do believe. Actually goes to the Alolan Persian immediately. Immediately. I'm gonna roost up here. He actually goes for the Dark Pulse. Please no flinch. And he gets the flinch. So here I'm going to switch out to Primarina. Can eat this up pretty good. And I will just click Scald again. Goes into his own Eon Mon here. Really wanted to lure the fortress in. I'm gonna go hippo here and get my rocks up. It's about my best way to ensure that I do get some hazards up. So I'm just gonna throw up my stealth rock here. If it goes into Rosa Raid, catch the wish. That's fine. Most likely goes for the sludge bomb here. I'm going to click earthquake, predicting the sludge bomb. Goes for the energy ball and almost drops me. I'm gonna go to Arcanine here. I can slack off versus the fortress. And I just click extreme speed here. Knock that thing out. Hopefully fortress comes in to wrap its men, thinking I'm banded. Yes, exactly what I wanted. And then now this gives Mega Beedrill an opening. Just gotta weaken Aerodactyl enough. And my play here is to sack Hippo. Actually, I'm just going to click extreme speed in case he goes for the pursuit. Because if he physically touches me, he will hit my he'll hit my oh, he doesn't even try. So that's a good play too. I'm gonna be able to extreme speed again, and hopefully he goes for the wing attack or something. He'll go straight for the stone edge. Knows he's not gonna miss anymore. Stone edge, home claws. Let's scout and see if he's got the earthquake. I'm gonna click substitute here. He does have the earthquake. Okay, so I actually think that's game. Unless Primarina can eat. I don't think so. Yeah, I let Hippo get weakened. I shouldn't have did that. Yeah, that's actually going to be game. So we're going to be ending this on a loss to Mega Aerodactyl. Should have clicked Wild Charge there with the Arcanine. Potentially. I don't know. I'm going to slack off here. Yeah, it does have the aerial ace. Wonder if he's adamant. If he's adamant, that would be awesome. Could potentially win. Undoubt. Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, we're not gonna end it there though. We're not gonna end on a loss. We'll find one more. We'll find one more. And this guy's got a pretty cool team too. So I'm going to lead off with Beedrill. I'm going to click U-turn to start off with. Bring this bad boy down to its sash. Go into Arcanine. Get that Intimidate off. Sets rocks up, but that's okay. We can stream speed here. Go straight into Primarina here. Go straight into Primarina. Goes for the fling. Throws me a Toxic Orb. Poisons me. The good news is I don't lose my item, so I'm free to click Moonblast here. As he probably goes into the Lottie, predicting the Scald. And that thing's going to drop. Crit didn't matter. This is specs, modest specs. Crit didn't matter on that. It goes out to this thing. This thing's gonna go down too. Yeah. What in the fuck? Yeah, and this guy forfeited. I guess that's the sign. I had a rough loss and then a quick forfeit win. But yeah, that's the team. I think Mega Beedrill's pretty fun, pretty awesome, cool looking mon and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you get any Mega Beedrill teams for UU or OU. Like to use it in both, preferably both all the time. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.